Alright, first things first, I am filming this in my hallway, literally, in front of the bathroom. Because this is seriously the best area for lighting right now that's not in front of a bunch of crap. Second thing second, I am wearing pink today because it is the 10-year Mean Girls anniversary. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. That's right. And third things third, I have a book review. The book that I'm reviewing today is Shatter Me by Tahira Mafi. Yep. So this book has a lot of hype around it right now, and I didn't go into it falling for the hype. I was like, a lot of people say good things about this, so I'm gonna check it out and see how I feel. Which I feel like is a good way to go into books with big hypes, because then if you aren't in love with it, you're not disappointed. And so I didn't love it, but I did like it a lot. And so I wasn't disappointed with it at all. I thought it was really great. I think I'm gonna give this one 4 out of 5 stars. So just in case there's anyone out there who hasn't read this book, like me just recently, I will tell you what it's about. So Shatter Me is in a dystopian future. The world has gone all crap, and there is a girl named Juliet who has an ability to hurt people very badly if her skin touches their skin, and if they're touching too long, then they can die. And she can't control it. Just if skin touches skin, oh, sorry, you're dead. She's been institutionalized for a long time, almost a year or something, and she hasn't had anyone to talk to, and she's just been literally going crazy, and she ends up getting kidnapped, basically, by this big leader dude guy who's got lots of power, who wants to use her as a weapon. And she obviously doesn't want to be used as a weapon, and she doesn't want to hurt people or kill people, so she wants to get away somehow. And there's also this hot guy involved. And so that's basically the premise of the story. And so here's what I'm going to say about it. It was addictive, it was interesting, it was intriguing, it was exciting. It was weird. So the strikeouts here on the back say that because there's strikeouts all over the inside of the book. Oh, look, there's some. So she changes her mind on what she wants to say, which sometimes is cool because you're like, oh, she actually doesn't mean that. And also she repeats words all the time. She'll be like, this piece of my hair is bugging me. And it was annoying. I'm gonna say that. I didn't like the repeating words. And the strikeouts and the repeating words, honestly, just made me feel like she was a psycho freak. And it kind of creeped me out that there was this insanely attractive guy who was attracted to her, because I just saw her as this crazy psycho freak. Also, there was a lot of areas that didn't have commas that I'm sure were done on purpose, because if you read it out loud, it sounds like a crazy psycho freak saying it. So it creeped me out that someone was attracted to her, because I was like, ew, but she's a freak. Not just because she can kill people when she touches them, but she's crazy. But as the book goes on, I did realize that the strikeouts, the repeating words, the minimal commas did kind of die down a little bit, and so it did make her seem less crazy, which is good. I thought it was weird. The strikeouts and all the repeating words, that was a little bit to get used to, but again, at the same time, it was different. So it's kind of a refreshing pace at the same time, if you want to look at it that way. Another thing is this cover is absolutely perfect for this book, because this is one huge giant metaphor right here, which the book is pretty much one big huge giant metaphor. Pretty much nothing in this book is literal. It is just completely metaphors everywhere. I'm not going to actually tell you what's happening. I'm just going to do a metaphor and you can figure out what I'm actually trying to tell you. A lot of the metaphors were really pretty. It was beautifully written. They were beautiful metaphors. I would never be able to come up with great metaphors like that, and some of them I actually really, really liked. But sometimes I wanted to know what it actually felt like, or what was actually happening. Being literal isn't a bad thing. I feel like maybe if there was just a little bit more literal stuff and a little bit less metaphors, I would have enjoyed it a little bit more. But I want to read one of the metaphors that I really, really liked. I realize I'm paying attention to nothing but the dandelions blowing wishes in my lungs. And I love that. And I also love, dandelion things, the fluffy ones that you blow wishes on and they blow away and they're all pretty. I love dandelion things like that. And so I just loved that. I thought that was beautiful. That was wonderful. So it was a good story. It was definitely exciting, intriguing, interesting, it was fun. Whenever I did get chances to read it, because I have been pretty busy, I couldn't put it down, so it was good. There was just certain things about it that were very, very different and a little bit hard for me to get used to, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, so yes, this is 4 out of 5 stars for me. I'm definitely going to continue with the series, for sure. Not right away, though, because I have a billion other books that I need to read, and I don't have any money, but soon, I hope I can continue with it, because it was a good book. Now I'm going to edit this and upload it, and I'm going to watch Mean Girls.